to this short documentary film, which will be focusing on climate change, its process, and its impact on the environment and the surroundings. Enjoy the rest of the
What is climate change? Climate change is the long-term shift in Earth's average weather pattern, mainly caused by human activities like burning fossil fuels, deforestation, and industrial processes. These activities contribute to increased greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, which trap heat in the atmosphere, leading to rising global temperatures, sea level rise, and more extreme weather patterns. There are two features of climate change that this documentary film will focus on, which are sea level rise and global warming. There are lots of human activities, but I will describe only two regarding to climate change. The first one is waste disposal. This process is where waste are often burned or buried in open spaces area. Which release carbon dioxide and methane, contributing to global warming and weaken the natural protection against climate change. The second one is deforestation, meaning that trees, even mangroves, are being cutting down. Trees are very crucial since they can absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and storing them. As they are cut down, they release huge amounts of CO2, worsening the weather pattern relating to climate change.
The human activities had an effect and causes on the environment and its surroundings, like waste disposal. Here in Gibas, waste are burned because there are few proper landfills, and this releases a great amount of greenhouse gas like carbon dioxide and methane that increase global warming. Some rubbish are also dumped or thrown into the sea, harming marine life and coral reefs. On the other hand, deforestation also adds to climate change as trees and mangroves are cut down for firewood, building materials, and land clearing for space. This reduces the ability of the environment to absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, to reduce climate change, and remove natural protection from erosion and flooding, making the island more vulnerable to climate impacts.
Climate change poses massive livelihood threats here in Kiribati. Rising of sea level results in saltwater intrusion that contaminates farmland and reduces the production of crops, threatening food security for farming communities. And at the very same time, rising of ocean temperatures and coral reef degradation disrupts the marine life ecosystems, leading to declines in fish stocks and reduced income for households whose livelihood is based on fishing. Moreover, it leads to storm frequency and intensity, coastal erosions, wrecking homes, roads, and critical infrastructure, leading communities to repair or abandon their own lands. These interconnected impacts not only threaten the economic stability, but also compromise to food, shelter, and basic services, making daily life increasingly precarious for the vulnerable populations.
One way to mitigate global warming is to plant more trees and mangroves. Since trees play a significant role for absorbing carbon dioxide from the air, which reduces greenhouse gases and cool the planet. Another important way is to use the 3Rs: reuse, reduce, and recycle waste. By minimizing rubbish, recycling and reusing materials to form new products and avoiding open burning contributes to help lowering carbon emissions and preventing pollution. These actions may seem small, but if everyone participates, they can make a big difference slowing down climate change, protecting our environment for us and for the future generations. Therefore, we must help stop climate change, for it is our shared duty to protect the earth. As our last voice reminds us, the earth does not belong to us.
We belong to the earth.
By acting today with courage and determination, we can create a brighter,
cleaner,
and safer future generations to come.
How do solar panels generate electricity? Electricity is the flow of electrons around the circuits. Solar panels work by converting sunlight directly to electricity. But how? Solar panels work through the photovoltaic cells, which are made up of two layers of the silicon. One layer is positively charged, while the other one is negatively charged, creating an electric field that allows current to flow. When sunlight strikes the cell, the photons or light particles knock the electrons loosing from the silicon atoms. These free electrons are attracted to the positively charged layer. However, instead of crossing back directly, the electrons are collected by thin metal conductors on the surface of the cell. From there, they flow into an external circuit, producing a direct current electricity. This electricity can be used immediately, but also are stored in batteries or electric vehicles for later use. Solar panels can generate 100% renewable electricity for around 25 to 30 years, making them a long-lasting, sustainable energy source. So, how about you generate your own solar power at home?